Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Flashback SBC Dele Alli to review today. So, right off the bat, we have to give him the Shadow Chemistry style because the card is pretty much formatted in that way because of the dribbling being in a certain area. So, there's a lot of potential with this card because of the fact that he is a taller player, right? With Dele Alli, guys, he is someone who is 6'2" at a high medium work rate, right-footed 4-star skills with the 4-star weak foot. So let me just go ahead and pull him up over here. There we go. Player traits in game, he has the outside foot shot trait, which is obviously very helpful for certain situations. If you're playing a card like this in the center mid position, you know, someone that can pretty much attack and defend, it would definitely be very, very nice to work with, because if he's taking some long shots with hopefully some decent stats, he does have some decent stats, then he can obviously hit them really well. But even on the attack, because this card is a 4-star player, it is a very nice thing to have when you get inside the 18-yard box, depending on how your build-up kind of revolves itself because of him being an actual center mid, cam, whatever it is, right? With this card, we are going to be giving him a Shadow Chemistry style and trying him out in both the cam and center mid position, CDM position as well, because you want to test out his attacking and defensive capabilities. With Dele Alli, guys, he does have a unique body type, so we're going to see what the unique body type is going to be like. Again, for base card stats on shooting, it's actually set up nicely because when you give this card the Shadow Chemistry style, a lot of the defensive stats on this card is, you know, in a pretty decent area for someone who is a high medium work rated player. So a very, very big deal there. Passing on the card, also very good for someone that has the 4-star weak foot. Very good composure stats too, which is really awesome. And then for physical capabilities, the card's actually set up nicely too. I wish aggression was higher, but it's really not that big of a deal for him because he's 6'2", right? So the height is definitely going to be a very, very important thing to work with. So yeah, we just put a random team together here to be able to test out a few things here and there, because we even have this Benzema card that we're going to be taking a look at. But we'll be playing Dele Alli in the cam position. I'm going to rotate him into the center mid area as well to test him out defensively to see what he's like. But I want to see if I can get some potential goal scoring opportunities with him if given the opportunity to. So yeah, we'll try him out like that, and then we'll also have him in a 3-4-1-2 playing over here if we can do it. Sterling, Conte. I would have to switch that there, switch that here, and then do something like that. That works. That works. Okay, cool beans. Nice. All right, let's go try him out, guys. Hopefully he's a beast. I mean, so far so good with the dribbling, to be honest. As a person I would see mainly being used in a 2 midfield setup or a 3, that's actually pretty decent. That works. Great pass by Dele Alli. Great finish by Benzema. Movement wasn't like too terrible there for that initial acceleration to defend. Oh, that's me passing it to absolutely nobody. Oh, if I put more power, maybe if I green it there too. Not a bad opportunity. He did initially open up there for me to kind of, oh, defensive play, nice. Yeah, he did open up initially for me there to attack. That was all him, eh? See that? Ooh, almost got the finesse. And check out the track back right here with the high medium. He's definitely going to be like the more attacking oriented midfielder, but his track back's going to be perfectly fine, I think, man. That works. Nice interception. An L1, R1 here. Beautiful pass. First time chip. Well done. Really well-weighted pass. He initially gets the interception there, and the L1, R1 was really well-weighted. Solid, man. I'll trigger there. Beauty. You see, you guys see what I always tell you? Like the tall players, man. The tall players, they always make that difference, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, I actually thought I scored that. I was like, what? Legrand switch. Well waited. He has a tiny bit of sway to his card, but I don't mind the sway because with him, he'll compensate for how big he is, obviously, with defensive stuff. Legrand switch again. You can see because of his high medium work rates, he's going to be on the attack if he's on the balance instruction for sure. He's offside now, but we'll try the weighted pass anyways. Oh, he's not offside. I mean, the pass was great then. Yeah, I need the bounce on that. I need the bounce. So you can see that when you hit the greens, guys, I always tell you, you gotta hit it with more power for the green time shots. Yeah, we'll take that. Try with a weak foot there. Nice. His tracking was really good there when I lost possession of the ball. Kind of like occupy that center back position pretty quickly. See, so when I'm turning like left and right, I'm just showing you guys like the animation choices that he makes. So it's a little bit of a sway, which is perfectly fine because he's obviously a bigger guy. Trying L1, R1 here. Oh, I thought I was going to keep going with that run. Ah, I tried. Nice pass upwards. His passes are really, really good. Definitely noticing that a lot with him. Can't use that physical there. Go. Oh, white time shot on that one. With him, I just gotta put more power. I'm definitely noticing that, like in general, with his shots. Goes for an animation there at least. Good interception. Well done. It's weird that he stuck up his foot right there for that opportunity. Look at these passes, bro. They're so good. Almost score because of it too, eh? Yeah, good challenge. Well weighted again. That's not a good pass to make on my parts, but his passes are really good. Nice. Yeah, so you can see in that situation there the sway on the card, right? He definitely has that sway for sure. Look again, dude. Yep, just gotta block that area there. A little build-up play there. Oh, I try to get on his weak foot for the strike across. Unlucky. Back is good again. It's kind of like using a more emphasized version of like a Marcus Llorente card. You know, like an upgraded, emphasized Marcus Llorente. Ooh. Guy slides for a distance roll. What is this, Sol Campbell? Through ball to the bottom. Ooh. But white? Nah. Gets that in the air because of the height, physical. Nice. AI gets that. That's my fault for dribbling like that. So that's the only thing you have to work with a little bit, is a little bit of the emphasis, right? With Llorente, he's like I think he's like a lean body type or something, if I remember correctly. Their weak foot? So good, man. Yeah, he's gonna mark that area anyway, so. Oh, I don't know what Donnarumma was doing there, but I was hopeful. I'll tell you that much. I was hopeful. Ooh, a little fancy control. You know, I gotta hit a sweet pass upwards now. Okay, okay. Ah, imagine. Oh, nice try, nice try. It's like a 45 downwards. It's not gonna be like the craziest. Imagine I hit the volley. That would have been nuts. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Dele Alli flashback card. So, guys, in regards to how he performs in game, there's going to be two different chemistry styles that you're going to want to give him, depending on the play style that you want to go with the most, right? So, when we did give him the shadow chemistry style, we boost the acceleration to a 97 with a 98 for sprint speed, with the defensive stats being increased as well. He doesn't feel like a 97, 98 because his body type is more physical oriented, even though it's a unique. It's a physical type of body type, right? So obviously, if you were to give a Lorente card, like let's just say this one, for instance, right? A shadow chemistry style, he would feel faster on the run with his near enough perfect pace, pretty much, because of the fact that he's a lean body type, right? So with Dele Alli's unique, it's more physical, which is not necessarily a problem. It's actually very nice to have in the midfield position when it comes to defensive and physical capabilities, because here's the thing. On the shadow chemistry style with the high medium work rates, this is going to be like your attacking oriented midfielder. You guys know how when I do reviews for tactics, sometimes, well, not sometimes, my main account only consists of Guendouzi and Aouar's card because I don't play on it that often. But on the main account, when you have someone who is a high work rate player next to somebody else who is a high medium work rate player, it creates a really cool balance in your team when it's the two midfielders, right? So it's a cool variable to work with when it comes to Dele Alli's card. Now, when it comes to dribbling, some people are probably going to give him an engine chemistry style to make him as responsive as possible, considering that he feels a little bit more physical oriented. But for me, I do feel like for the meta of the game, you want to give him a shadow to boost the pace as much as possible, as well as defense to work with a little bit of that physical that the card has, right? For in his case, because he can actually shoot the ball really well and he has the outside foot shot trait, if you're using a card like this in a 3 midfield setup, you don't necessarily need to look at the defense as much because he's a tall player with a physical, body type. So you can actually give him that engine chemistry style if you use him in that 3 midfield setup. I just think that generally speaking, most of the times you're going to want to prefer to use that shadow chemistry style so that he can attack and defend really nicely as like your more attacking oriented midfielder. But here's the thing, guys. Even if you tell them to stay back while attacking, they play a little bit to that high medium anyways. So it's just a variable to work with if you're actually going to be using him in the club. So for a card that is pretty much good at doing everything, the only bad thing on the card is the fact that he has this emphasis to him. But the card's really nice to use, man. His passes, his passes were so nice. Through balls, the driven through balls, I think the driven lob passes as well. That's what it's called, the L1, R1. Very, very good as well. And then obviously, if you do get yourself inside the 18-yard box for that one pass opportunity, because it's just kind of how it works in FIFA, he'll actually be able to score some goals for you with that outside foot shot trait as well, especially for a midfielder playing in a 3 midfield setup, playing on that right side, getting that one little that one passing angle on the attack for a shot. It's cool to work with. So to be honest with you guys, I don't mind the price of the SBC for what he offers in game, guys. It's a tall player that has the high medium work rate. He's a 4-star player, and he has the height to be able to defend certain opportunities really well and pass the ball off really well as well. So I like the SBC personally, but definitely going to be up to the person in regards to the fodder that they have in their club. But yeah, if you can get the links with him with the English players in your team, we did Tanganga and Sterling and it was perfectly fine. Then yeah, he's definitely going to be a card that's going to be great to use in the meta of the game, playing through the middle position. But don't expect him to be anything like, something like this. Like I was using this Gravenberch card, and this Gravenberch card is 100% full meta, but it makes sense, right? Because you can give him like an anchor and then look at this card, right? So yeah, not on this level by any means, but still, the price of the SBC is pretty good for what he offers in game, in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.